The outdoors is wonderful. When you're at the top of a mountain and you see a sunrise, like there's not many things in the world that beat that. Like it's surreal, and I just want to portray that to as many people as possible and try and get people to relive the same like experience that I'm living and have like them same feelings. I'd say the outdoors definitely does have a special meaning for me. It's definitely helped with my mental health. So many people are drawn to it for that aspect, and just being able to be free in a way and explore and do the stuff that we should be allowed to do. Banging, mate. I'm Kian from All Terrain 95, also known as 1895. We're an outdoor collective who have like a passion for photography and just sort of everything outdoorsy. Well, it all started in lockdown. Obviously we were all inside and no one really knew what to do. I was in the middle of uni myself and I just sort of needed a breakaway, and yeah, we did sort of something that we weren't meant to do, go outside. Well, all of us local lads, we sort of snuck off to local spots in the Lake District, Wales, the peaks, and just put ourselves to the test up mountains. I think the first one we did was either Helvellyn or Scarfell, and I think we came back down that day and we sort of just wanted to showcase what we were doing on a page, just as like a personal collection for ourselves to look back on in the future and like show our kids and stuff like that. And I think it was that first initial one that sparked it, where there was like 15 of us and we were all together. And yeah, I think when you're outside and experiencing these different views, it sort of becomes like a low-key addiction. It sounds a bit mad, but you sort of get attracted to it that way, chasing these different adventures, different thrills. Photography in the outdoors goes hand in hand, I think purely for the fact that you're able to just create in an open space. There's no really restrictions, there's no rules. As long as you're able to respect the environment and the place that you're in, you can create some unbelievable images. For myself, I feel like it's I don't like saying the hunt for the perfect picture, but it almost is the hunt for the perfect picture, and trying to use your skills to the max and testing yourself as well, testing your abilities and trying to figure out what you're actually capable of. Because myself, I didn't really think that I'd ever be. Even now, I wouldn't really class myself as a photographer. I'd sort of just do it I do it because I enjoy it. I like taking pictures of my friends. It is nice in the sun, isn't it? Very nice. I want to sort of encourage people to go outside and experience some of the experience that we've seen, and if that comes through the pictures, that's amazing. I feel like when I've got the camera on me, and anything can happen at any point in the day, and I can sort of go, right, okay, bang, that's there. I feel like that's the art of it at the same time. It's not always looking for the shot. I feel like sometimes the shot will come to you in a way, and it's just up to you whether you take it or not. And there's a little wasp there that sort of wants to see as well. This might be a nice little shot. Oh, come on, mate, I've got shooting to do, pal. Although that could be a... Darker sort of situations when you want to highlight a figure or maybe like an object, that's the setting you like to be on. I like the P setting purely for the fact it brings out, it's sort of got its own sort of filter on it, and it sort of dims the light, adds the nice sort of a texture to the photo as well. I look for sort of stuff that stands out. Usually it's the people around me, and I'd say certain items of clothing, so a lot of the time shoes, what jackets people are wearing. My style of photo, I've always found it hard. A lot of people have always told me, like, you start off inspired by other people's pictures, but it's all about developing your style throughout the way. I'd probably say my style is, it's definitely vibrant, but at the same time I do like darkening down the tones a lot. Like, I've started to get into black and white pictures a lot more. The simplicity of a photo is also quite nice. Style's quite a hard one. I wouldn't know really how to define my style. I'd sort of leave that up to everyone else to incorporate, because I feel like everyone sort of has their own opinion, their own take on a picture.
And if you want to get one of that, then.
What makes a good photo for me is when you can see the work behind it. So sort of the scenes, the background's on point, the outfits are matching from head to toe. When a picture's sort of been thought about, but it's not too obvious that you can tell, if that makes sense. I feel like the outdoors is just, it's unlimited. It's different for every person, and it's sort of how you take the outdoors and sort of use it in your own way, in a way. But for me, I can, there's so many things, from like waterfalls, the people you meet along the way. It's sort of like a journey in a way, and that's like the beauty behind it for me. Where it doesn't matter where I go, as long as we're outside enjoying, I feel like the nature comes and the shots sort of come with that. But then you sort of never know what nature has in tow for you. It's sort of like a surprise in a way of what you're going to get after it, or when you're flicking back through your shots after. It's like, okay, I like that, but I didn't expect it at the beginning. In terms of actually taking the picture, sometimes I'm bad for it, sometimes I overthink it. I think the main one is, especially with film, you've got 36 shots. Don't stress. If you trust your instincts, if you see something that you like, go for it. Take the shot. Don't hesitate too much. And then yeah, I literally work down there, live over there, and play football around the area. I'm really excited. I think it's my first like actual photo exhibition, and to do it with the group of people who a lot of them have been involved in all-terrain as well. And yeah, just even being able to showcase some of my best work is unbelievable, man. I never ever thought that I'd be in this position. So for people to come and see some of my favourite shots is amazing. I guess here we are at the first exhibition, run by the boys, open till late Manchester, at Gun Fishing, which is a shop it's a vintage clothing shop. And yeah, it's meant that I've been able to showcase some of my best work.
that lovely sunrise, which was up Old Man of Coniston. That was a very last minute hike. And yeah, we went up in the freezing cold, and you couldn't stay at the top there. You couldn't stay at the top too long. But yeah, it was amazing because like the clouds were there, and as the sun's come up, it sort of just caused that really lovely reflection of like oranges, purples, and like you look around, it was amazing. And then yeah, my favourite shot has to be the Travis shot. I mean, I'd be here all day if I told you the detailed story, but a short one was just, yeah, we went to Houston for Astro World, and we had like I think it was like 5 days. So me and my friend Noah and Ryan, we just sort of went on a hunt for him. We almost turned into stalkers. We were looking on his stories, people around him that he knew, and yeah, we just ended up crossing paths at this science lab, and then I had 2 shots left in my camera, and that's all I needed. I held the camera safe. I mean, it was on me at all times. And then when I got back to Manchester, got it developed, and seeing the shot come through was unreal. Each picture was its own meaning, because when you're behind the camera, it's like, right, I'll wait for the shot and I'll take a picture at a certain time. Or you'll like, so sometimes you sort of make the picture yourself. You say, oh, listen, you stand there, match with that background, wear that pair of shoes, wear that hat. Yeah, with some pictures, there's a lot that goes into it. It is quite an interesting one, but I'm just hope people are able to see that, or take something away from it, would be quite cool to say. But no, I think it's come out well. I reckon definitely do another one in the future maybe, and get like a few people involved. I think it's just able to express that creativity and showcase it to everyone. And I feel like the time and effort that goes into each shot is, you can see sometimes, like, that's why the bigger shots I like to maybe take a bit more effort, get a nice canvas. With pictures and stuff like that, it's also a personal preference. I feel like some people like it, some people won't. Like I said, there's a story sort of behind every photo, so telling them stories to people, it makes me happy a lot of the time. It'd be mean to say people take something away from it, but that's why I've sort of printed a lot of the shots out, so I can just give someone a little gift, and then it's sort of like my work going off into different places in a way. I love it, man. I love getting the shot, getting it developed, and then hand it to like my mate's mum or something like that, and saying, "Oh, there's a shot of your son." Or I feel like that's the best part. Is just the love that people get from pictures is amazing. I feel like that's what connects us all in a way, or it connects us through that. But it's nice, man. I feel like you just sort of do your bit for people, and yeah, I just love getting shots. I love taking pictures, man. And then yeah. That is a wrap of season 180.
They say I waste my days no matter what I do. No matter what I do, they say I waste my days. If I was killing hookers on the English Bay, they'd say at least it's something for a man to do. It doesn't matter